Hello class, this is lesson 6.9, square roots of signed numbers. So just as a reminder here, right here, finding the square root of a number is the inverse operation of squaring a number. Every square root problem has a related problem involving squaring that number. So here is a new term for you. Principal square root. And this is every positive number has both a positive and a negative square root. The positive square root is called the principal square root. Let me show you an example. So the number 9 has two square roots. We have a positive 3 and a negative 3. Okay, so this is because if we square a positive 3, we get a positive 9. And if we square a negative 3, we get a positive 9. That is because negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. 3 is, so we want to say positive 3 is the principal square root of 9 because it is positive. So let's find some square roots. What is the square root of 1? So if 1 squared equals 1, 1 is the square root. So to find the square root of 0, we think, what number do we square to get 0? So 0 squared is going to equal 0, and our answer is 0. Now, dealing with fractions and square roots, you deal with the number, the numerator and the denominator individually. So think, what number do I square to get 4? What number do I square to get 9? So we know that 2 squared equals 4 and 3 squared equals 9. So my answer is going to be 2 over 3. Now, I'm going to move my camera over a little bit so you can see this problem. We have a negative sign or a minus sign in front of this square root of 4. We're not going to do anything with this negative sign, okay? We are going to just apply it. I'm going to put my negative sign. Now, the square root of 4, what number do you multiply by itself 2 times? And you all know this. That answer is 2. 2 squared is 4. So my answer is negative 2. Now, just as a reminder, you are not going to see a minus 4 or a negative 4 inside of this radical sign. So this is because here are our options as far as multiplying or squaring a number. So we can do 2 times 2, and that would equal 4. That's not the same thing as negative 4. And we can multiply negative 2 times negative 2, and that equals a positive 4. So it's not possible to get a negative 4. This is not what you would call a real number, okay? So rational numbers, this is a new term for you. A rational number is a number that can be written in the form of a over b, where a and b are integers and b does not equal 0. So let's talk about what numbers are rational. All fractions are rational numbers, such as 2/3. All integers are rational numbers because we have negative 3. Negative 3 can be written as a fraction just by putting a 1 underneath. All mixed numbers are rational numbers, such as 2 and 1/5, because this can be changed into an improper fraction. All terminating decimals are rational numbers because a a terminating decimal such as 25 hundredths can be turned into a fraction of 25 over 100. And all repeating decimals are rational numbers. These can be turned into fractions. What is an irrational number? An irrational number is a number whose decimal representation is non-terminating, non-repeating decimal, such as the square root of 2. This answer is a non-terminating, non-repeating number that goes on forever. Another example of an irrational number would be pi. And most of you know the beginning of pi is 3.14, and it goes on and on and on. It's non-terminating and non-repeating, making it irrational. So I have a negative square root of 5, and this would result in a negative 2.236, and so on and so forth. It is non-terminating and non-repeating. Okay, have a great day and have fun with working with these square roots.